Hello students, you are welcome to our English lesson. Today is our theme, word formation, clauses of reason and result. Okay, let's start our lesson. Word formation. We can form nouns, form verbs by using the following suffixes. Ation, preserve, preservation. Ion, suggest, suggestion. Sion, conclude, conclusion. Tion, product, production. Rewrite the sentences using the verbs in brackets in the correct form. Clauses are reason, adverbial clauses, and are used to express the reason for something. They are introduced by because, as, since, because. For example,
he is cooking over an open fire because there is no electricity in his village. He is cooking over an open fire as there is no electricity in his village. He is cooking over an open fire since there is no electricity in his village.
Clauses reason are introduced by the reason for plus noun, ing form. The reason why plus cause.
The reason why many Mongolians live in tents is that they are nomads. The reason for many Mongolians living in tents is that they are nomads.
Clauses of reason are introduced by because of, on account of, due to plus noun, and because of, on account of, due to the fact that plus cause.
The village children sat by a fire because of the cold weather. The village children sat by a fire due to the cold weather. The village children sat by a fire on account of the cold weather.
Exercise 6. Choose the correct item. Clauses of result. Clauses of result are used to express result. They include with the following words: as a result, therefore, consequently, as a consequence. For example,
our flight to London was cancelled, and as a result, we had to leave the next day. Our flight to London was cancelled, and therefore we had to leave the next day. Our flight to London was cancelled, and consequently, we had to leave the next day. Our flight to London was cancelled, and as a consequence, we had to leave the next day.
And they are introduced with such a and plus adjective plus singular countable noun, then.
They had such a great time at the ski resort in Italy that they decided to go next year as well.
They are introduced with such plus adjective plus plural uncountable noun, that. For example,
the Marina Sands Hotel in Singapore has such excellent service and facilities that it is very popular with tourists.
And such a lot of plural uncountable noun, that.
He has such a lot of luggage that he will have to pay an extra fee at the airport.
And so plus adjective adverb, that.
The White Temple in Thailand is so beautiful that it takes your breath away. It shines so brightly in the sun that it makes your eyes hurt.
And so plus adjective plus an plus noun, that.
The hotel served so small a breakfast that I had to order more food.
So much or so little plus uncountable noun, that.
There was so much traffic last night that we didn't go shopping for souvenirs. But today we have so little time that we have to buy our souvenirs from the duty-free shops at the airport.
So many or so few plus plural noun, that.
There were so many people at the poolside restaurant that we couldn't find a table. This was because there were so few tables that only a small number of customers could be seated.
Homework. Exercise 7. Study the rules. Then complete the gaps with so, such, such a, such an. The lesson is over. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.